Stiko throws the mid-smoke nade buck where he first smokes mid and throws a defensive second mid molly. Then for the nade he ducks, aims at this mark on the wall, stands up and moves to his left where he left click throws a nade. This nade smoke combo will show any models behind the smoke, allowing Stiko to spot NBK. Hex is going to throw the standard new box triple Molotov from the right side of car here by aiming here then jump throw. But the thing is, I'm not sure how this Molotov was able to cover towards the boost here where Fasher was, and even burns and kills him. Let me know in the comments if this Molotov was intended to include the boost, or was this bugged. Longs has a oranges one-way smoke for his teammate is going to play top first oranges. He's going to duck on this line, then he's going to aim to the left of this thing here, then right click. Stares top oranges and plays behind the cover of the smoke while he is ducked to recover from the flash. Then when he stands up, he's got a one way to peek over the smoke here where he's going to be able to get one frag off of it. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the full effect of this one-way smoke being used because the T's throw the front lurk smoke and try to wrap around towards B. However, we do see the smoke give full cover for that CT. Nealon smoked off front B site here, standing in front of the half wall. Afterwards, he's going to get boosted here on top oranges, where he's going to catch the CT that's playing behind new box. Robs with an insane utility set for coffins. He's going to stand at this part of the wall for the coffin Molotov, aim here, run throw bind. Then without moving, aim here for the smoke, run throw bind again. The Molotov is going to force any CTs playing coffins to either push up or push back away from the Molotov, and then the smoke will lock out the CT behind the Molotov. Fang in middle hides behind this wall, and Fasher is pushing up walking, doesn't spot him because he plays in 4-3 resolution. Let's take a look at Fasher's POV. I am in native resolution and you can clearly spot Fang behind this wall for a couple seconds, which is an announcement, play in native everybody. Next time you're facing an AXQ, throw this defensive mid-sight smoke instead rather than the front ticket smoke, as it allows you to hold sandwich, giving you cover from anyone coming towards site. Shush went to swing left of triple off of Yappy's flash, however didn't spot anybody, then he gets flash himself and then picks up these two insane frags. Next time you're retaking BM Mirage, give this boost a try, where you get boosted on the back shelf, which Simple does here, and when the market window smoke fades, he kills Cadian, and you'll see from Cadian's POV that he's not expecting Simple to be up there. If the bomb is planted default and your palace with the Molotov, you could just throw the Molotov off this wall, which is going to land on top of the bomb, delaying the defuse, and it's much safer than rather than going out and throwing the Molotov. Art is coming out of apartment and he's going to shoot this wall here to clear jail, and you're going to see the bullets here on the wall, so if any CTs are playing in this position, they're definitely going to get cleared using this wall bang here. Geary throws the deep stairs smoke by standing with this pillar on the back wall, puts his crosshair like this, walk forward and jump throw. Pair this smoke up with your normal jungle smoke and you have a nice set of A smokes shown here. If you drop a smoke below Van, which you see here from the CT, and then you jump on top of Van, you could peek behind the smoke and it gives you a little bit of a one way to work with, which we see the CT do here, getting a frag before falling off onto a drop. Magis is going to show off a cool position inside apartments where you get on the left of this railing here, and then you could either peek with an off angle for apartments, as well as allows you to hold underpass. If you're retaking A and going through CT and you think the T's are towards ticket, you can just throw a Molotov here which bounces towards the missile side. If you want a free frag in your match in Pugs, you have to throw this smoke here. This is the Lexi B short one-way smoke boost, which Messi throws, and he's going to get boosted to see over the smoke, which acts as a one-way, and the T's never expect this boost smoke here. The easiest way to throw utility at triple is to throw it off this wall here instead of throwing it to the left or right of it. Charmander goes for the CT to T spawn wall bang at the start of the round, gets on top of the truck, aims here, then shoots at 150, connecting onto the T, getting the opening frag. One common CT setup on Overpass that I've seen pros running on A is after they throw their mid nades at the start of the round, they're going to go into this double setup here at long with the Opera on the boost and then the Rifler behind the rock. And then eventually, if nothing's going on towards B, one of the B players will rotate over to pick up Banana. How the long setup works is when the Opper makes contact, after they do so, the rifler from the rock will peek afterwards, which we see Fang do here getting a frag. Fortunately, he doesn't get the other, and then Halzerk misses a shot and falls back afterwards. Now if you have a really successful 3 mid A setup where Simple's watching connector with an op, Bit is up close towards party, and Electronic's gonna flash from Divider, which Bit will peek off of and get a frag, and then they fall back into a more passive setup with the man advantage. This is the flash that Electronic's going to be throwing for Bit. I don't show it in the previous clips because Electronic's POV was bugged. Bit will call for the flash when he thinks the T's are up close or when he hears the utility being thrown from the default. So this is the same setup in a different round, and we see Simple get the opening frag, and then Bit peeks off of it and gets another frag. If you want to stop the vent drop, go ahead and get yourself on the ladder inside the vent, have your knife out, and when the T's come in, go ahead and right click, and that's going to be an instant kill. That was a clip of Yekindar doing that on a pistol round. Here is A-Core going for the peek early on, however it gets smoked out. Then he uses the smoke to his advantage to get inside the vent on the ladder, where he waits for the vent drop, and he gets a free kill. tabseN has a set lineup for a bridge smoke, standing in front of the tree, puts his crosshair like this, then runs forward and left click throw. Favin has a B main Molotov at the start of the round on the step here, aim as shown, then without moving his mouse, runs forward all the way before he reaches this wall, and then jump throw. The Molotov prevents any T's from pushing up to allow him to get to this position here where he jiggle peeks. Meanwhile, Searson, his teammate, is on the platform watching connector with this off angle and gets one frag, and then Favin smokes off B main and falls back to help him. Halzerk is going to throw 2 B smokes. He's going to stand with this mark on the wall. For the first smoke, while standing, he's going to smoke CT by aiming here, then left click throw. He follows up with a tempo smoke, aiming here, jump throw. Afterwards, he follows up with a sight flash. Nade upper rug at the start of the round, stand in this corner, aim here, jump throw. This nade does about 60 HP to floppy. You can phase the connector smoke to catch the CTs by surprise, which JT does here. Yekindar also likes doing the same thing. OC is going to show you the perfect B flash. You're going to position like this, and while standing, you're going to put your crosshair at this part of the body, then jump throw. This flash covers a lot of positions on the B site. B defensive flash, just go ahead and throw it off this wall, which is going to land in front of B main. With how frequent CTs are playing inside this A main cubby here, you can simply clear it by just throwing this easy Molotov off the wall here, which we see Bit do. It's going to clear the CT holding this position, pushing them back. Mid-house Molotov from Ruins, stand in position like this, then duck, and put your crosshair above the corner of the stone, stand up and left click throw, then move up where you're going to throw the standard door Molotov, and now you have mid control. One play you could do when you're going out mid is what tabseN does here, where he's going to smoke out the molly with a delay, and then his teammate flashes him out, which you're going to catch the CTs by surprise. Brokey is going to flash Banana for Karrigan to peek with this walk jump throw, and Karrigan's going to peek off of it from long and gets a nice triple kill from it. JKS is defaulting outside A main, behind the back left of the stair. He will duck and then unduck every here and there to check A main, which is going to catch Rops by surprise here. Retake smoke for A main in CT spawn, stand next to this wall, aim here at this circle, then press your run throw bind. A main retake nades from CT spawn with a twist. So Fastshar is going to stand in this back corner. He's going to aim here and then jump throw for a smoke. Then for the boost Molotov, aim here, run forward and jump throw. The reason why the smoke leaves a gap is because that smoke is supposed to be a run throw bind. With the devs getting rid of the infinite Molotov, you can still throw the same donut smoke at the start of the round from the same position and lineup, and then you can still throw the same flashes for mid control, which we see Buzz do here. You want to throw this donut smoke if you are going out fast mid. It's going to help you take control of it. Very easy ramp smoke thrown from this back wall while standing, aim here at the corner, then jump throw. Keep in mind that this smoke doesn't land on top and it does leave a gap towards the top of Banana. If the T's are coming out A main and you're in donut, you could throw this pop flash off the ground here. If you throw it behind yourself and swing out, it's not going to blind you and it's going to blind only the T's. Rain with the perfect long Molotov, stand next to this wall, backs up a bit, then aims here and jump throw. This Molotov from Rain covers both ends of the cubbies on long and creates a nicely shaped figure. Shiro with the best B spawn is going to rush up lane and peek Cheetah with his op. You can see the CT does get there before him, however he is able to still capitalize. Perfecto smokes long from lane. He's going to stand next to this part of the wall where he gets stuck, aims there at the mark, then jump throw. MPL from this back corner is going to smoke short by aiming here with a jump throw, and then he's going to Molotov the pillar / cave with a walk forward jump throw. If you want to rush towards mid from the lane side, you can go ahead and smoke off the cave Cheetah on the fly, which we see Bit do here. However, the end result is not going to be good for him. Smoke CT from mid, you're going to stand in front of the Xbox, aim here, then jump throw. Smoke elbow from the donut mid tunnel here by standing on the right of the wall, aim here at the line, then jump throw. Another player that likes to throw the same smoke is Rops. FaZe execute A by dropping Rops 2 smokes where he's going to solo the 3A smokes where he smokes off CT, donut, and temple. FaZe will pair this up with 2 Molotovs for single and triple, then entry out with flashes. And if you want to keep seeing cool nades and tricks from CSGO pros, make sure you subscribe to my channel as I put out weekly videos like this one here, so you're always up to date with what the pros are doing. Till next time, Nard out here, peace.